Radhe Radhe. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prithai Bhutale. Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pastatadi Satarini. Om Magyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Mritanjana Tasmai Sri Grave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sapijan Dena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Gadati Swapadantikam. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sende Hare Bhagwan ki Jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Namah Tejasya Virabhirbhava Bhadra Nakha Bhadra Damsara Karma Sayan Randaya Tamo Grasa Om Swaha Abhayam Atmane Bhuyistam Shram Vidiksu Duksudham Ada Samantad Antad Bahiri Bhagavan Narasimha Paha Paya Lokam Bhayam Swanena Swatejasa Grasa Samasta Teja. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Narasimha Deva, the source of all power. O my Lord, who possesses nails and teeth just like thunderbolts, kindly vanquish our demon-like desire for fruitive activity in this material world. Please appear in our hearts and drive away our ignorance, so that by your mercy we may become fearless in the struggle for existence in this material world. Prahlad Maharaj loudly chanted the holy name of Lord Narasimha Deva. May Lord Narasimha Deva, roaring for his devotee Prahlad Maharaj, protect us from all fears of dangers created by stalwart leaders in all directions through poison, weapons, water, fire, air, and so on. May the Lord cover their influence by his own transcendental influence. May Lord Narasimha Deva protect us in all directions and in all corners, above, below, within, and without. Lord Narasimha Deva, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Tava Kara Kamala Veri Nakam Madhubhuta Singha Dalita Hiranya Kasipu Tano Bringa Keshavadrita Narahare Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hari Jai Jai Swami Jaya Jagadish Hari. May Lord Narasimha Deva, who appeared for the interest of protecting his devotee Prahlad Maharaj, remove all the Hiranyakashipus from our heart. From inside, Lord Narasimha Deva is there, and from outside, Lord Narasimha Deva is there. As he pierces the heart of Hiranyakashipu and completely purge out the poisons or the demons, the enemies in his heart. May he do the same for us and remove all the unnecessary demons in our heart, so we can become a staunch, faithful, and fixed devotee like Prahlad Maharaj. May the blessings of Prahlad Maharaj be upon all of you. The blessings of Lord Narasimha Deva be with all of you. Pastimes of Lord Narasimha Deva started from Vaikuntha, Loka. Once Lakshmi Devi, he came out of Vaikuntha and was returning back. Jai and Vijay, who were doorkeepers, stopped her, and she became very angry. And because of that offense, they committed to Lakshmi Devi. That offense they committed, and due to her anger, the Jaya and Vijay became contaminated by that offense. It's interesting. Vaikuntha residents can never become contaminated. There is no anger in Vaikuntha Loka, because Vaikuntha, it is said, it is a place where there is no anxiety, a place which is free from anxiety. So there could not be anger in Vaikuntha, and there cannot be contamination in Vaikuntha Loka. So we should understand what it means. It means that this pastime took place at the gate of Vaikuntha, not inside Vaikuntha. It is at the gate. And also for the Jai and Vijay to be at the gate of Vaikuntha means they are as qualified as their master, Lord Narayan. Lakshmi Devi is not a conditioned soul, therefore, either inside Vaikuntha or outside the Vaikuntha, she is the same. She cannot be angry. And there cannot be offense in Vaikuntha. So, what can we understand from this pastime? The meaning is that Lord Narayan desired to come to the material world, to expand his form of protection for his devotees in the material world. Therefore, he made all these wonderful arrangements. It should be clearly understood. Lord Narayan personally made the arrangement. So, because of that, when the four Kumaras were coming to see Lord Narayan by Kunta, Jai and Vijay stopped them. And that angered, this is another thing, that angered the Kumaras. The Kumaras said, "You are protecting who? In Vaikuntha, where is the enemy in Vaikuntha? And who can protect Lord Narayan, and who can be the enemy of Lord Narayan that you are protecting? Your attitude of protection is the life in the material world, not the life in Vaikuntha. Therefore, you have the mentality of the material world, not the mentality of Vaikuntha. So, you are an imposter pretending to be in Vaikuntha, but actually you are not in Vaikuntha. Lord Narayan has no enemy, and therefore there is no need for protection. Whom are you protecting? Your mentality of protection means you are an imposter. You are not having the Vaikuntha consciousness. Therefore, you should better go to where you belong. In other words, they curse them to come to the material world. While this commotion was going on at the gate of Vaikuntha, Lord Vishnu was peacefully resting in Vaikuntha in his abode. After the curse was made, immediately Lord Narayana appeared. Then he spoke to the Kumaras. You are the sadhu, you are sadhus, you are saintly personalities. If you are a sadhu, you are a saint. How can you be angry? What is the value of your mantras, the Hare Krishna mantra you've been chanting for years? What has he made in your life that after so many years, you are still having anger? You're supposed to know that I kept them here and they're doing their duty. So to curse them means that you still have material qualities. By your practice by now, you're supposed to understand that they are my servants and they are faithfully doing their duty. So cursing them was not proper, was not a befitting activity for a sadhu like you. The Kumara were made to understand that they did something wrong, and they felt very sorry. They repented for that. As the nature of devotees, devotees should be so repentful after having committed something and we have been made to understand. We should be sorry, we should repent and try to make necessary adjustment. A devotee who is actually a devotee in Krishna consciousness cannot justify deviations or rationalize our weakness. The Kumaras, they taught us this lesson here. They felt sorry. After speaking to them like the Lord Vishnu then spoke to 𝐤𝐢𝐳𝐿. You should know that your offense committed by the disciples, or offense committed by the servant goes to the master. The servants should have the mentality, they should have the quality, they should have the knowledge of the master. So you should have resembled me, just like a child should resemble the parent. The disciples should resemble the guru. So you should have known that these personalities are sadhu, they are saints, and they have the right to see me. Stopping them, it is not right. Here the 𝐤𝐢𝐳𝐿 also understood, oh, we have also done something wrong. So Lord Vishnu told them, this offense you have committed is as a result of your offending my consort, Lakshmi Devi. When you stopped Lakshmi Devi from entering back into Vaikuntha to see me, she was angry, and as a result of that offense, it had led you to offend the Kumaras. It's very dangerous. Offense is very dangerous. So in this way, Lord Vishnu made both parties to understand where we have done wrong. 𝐤𝐢𝐳𝐿 also, as pure devotees of Lord Vishnu, they accepted that, oh, they have done something wrong, and they wanted to remedy. So Lord Vishnu made the arrangement. You should take 7 beds as my or Tibet as an have testified their bhakti, their practice. Jai and Vijay they taught this is very, very painful to disassociate ourselves from Lord Vishnu, our master. It is too painful to give up this association. Sri Mahaprabhu, discussing with Ramananda Rai, asked him many questions. One of the questions was, what is the most painful thing in this world? Unbearable thing that wants to know the devotee should never tolerate it for a moment. Srila Ramananda Rai replied, not to have the association of devotee, pure devotee, is so painful that it's the most painful thing in the world, and devotees who are really serious in bhakti, who are really making bhakti, cannot tolerate it. So by Jai and Vijay, being devotees, they felt, how can we stay 7 beds in the material world without Vishnu? It is not possible. It is better we should take 3 as a demon. And that way we can return back very fast. So Lord Vishnu told them, yes, you should go to the material world and I will come there. We will worship ourselves with great anger. We will worship ourselves in anger. Uncontrollable anger. That is how we are going to worship each other. This vow they have taken from Vaikuntha before coming. So Jai and Vijay, they came here. Hiranyakasipu and Hiranyaksha were the first. So they came through Diti and Kashyapa Muni. We don't know the past I'm leading to that. Today we are not going to that. So Lord Narasimha Deva, he came to fulfill his promise with his devotees. So Hiranyakasipu was very, very angry that Lord Vishnu has killed his brother Hiranyaksha. So he took a vow to kill Lord Vishnu. In that way he went to the valley of a mountain, and there he stood on only 2 toes. One toe from the right, 1 toe from the left. Only 2 toes. 2. 1 from the right, 1 from the left. It is impossible for someone else to do it. It is not impossible for a devotee like Jai and Vijay, who are now acting as Hiranyakasipu and Hiranyaksha. What do we expect from devotee? He performed austerity which is not possible for anyone else, a conditioned soul, to do. The Hiranyakasipu gazed his eyes to the sky as if to burn the universe, expecting that he will get Lord Vishnu killed by his austerities. He performed austerity for 120 celestial years, standing with only 2 toes. He performed austerity so much so that an ant hill covered his body. The ant ate off his body, ate off the flesh completely. Without the body, we cannot exist in this world. We need body to exist. But Hiranyakasipu existed by his power without the body. Only the skeleton was there, but he was able to sustain his life air without the physical body. Yes. What do we expect from an exalted personality like Hiranyakasipu and Hiranyaksha? This was the level of austerity he performed. Today, when we fast on the currency, we can't function properly, we can't think properly. We're overlooking at the time when the day will pass, we can break our fast, we can eat. We are not the body. We are not the body. Can be realized when we are fasting. At the time we can realize we are not the body, or we are the body. How we are not the body can be realized when we are fasting. We will not like a currency to come. Anyway, 𝐤𝐬𝐢𝐵 performs severe austerity. That is the strength of his austerity. And because of that austerity, the whole universe was affected. The demigod went to Lord Brahma to complain. What is happening? Look at the fire coming. Is it the time for dissolution? Lord Brahma told him, no, it is not yet the time, but it is the meditation of the son of deity. His austerity shook the whole world, just like Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada's devotion shook the whole world, the whole universe. Proper devotion has affected the whole universe. Everywhere in the world today you go, you will feel the bhakti of Srila Prabhupada. Yes. That is how we know a devotee. The quality is a bhakti. Yes, could be felt, not just theoretically, not just philosophy alone. A bhakti, it is practical, it is tangible, and it could be felt. You can, everywhere you go in the world, in the universe, you can feel the bhakti, the devotion of Srila Prabhupada. Everywhere you go, Prabhupada has planted Krishna everywhere we go. That wherever you go today, Krishna is already waiting there by the bhakti of Srila Prabhupada. So here, 𝐤𝐬𝐢𝐵 austerity shook the whole world. The demigod were afraid. So while here 𝐤𝐬𝐢𝐵 was performing his austerity, Lord Vishnu, he understood why he's doing that. So when Brahma came and gave, when Lord Brahma came, he couldn't see. He couldn't see here 𝐤𝐬𝐢𝐵 because anthill has eaten all his body. There's no physical body, no subtle body. So Brahma has to sprinkle Maha water on the spot. He recognized the place only from the fire that was coming up from the spot. In this way, Lord Brahma gave back another body as a supreme, as the chief engineer of the world. So he gave back another body to 𝐤𝐬𝐢𝐵. 𝐤𝐬𝐢𝐵 was happy to see Lord Brahma and he offered his obeisances. So Lord Brahma said, my dear 𝐤𝐬𝐢𝐵, O son of deity, the best of the demons, your austerity is so mature. No one can do this austerity which you have performed. Therefore, I am pleased. Ask me for any benediction. I'm ready to give you. 𝐤𝐬𝐢𝐵 said, yes. I don't want to die inside the house, outside the house, in the air, in the land, in the water, anything created, dead or alive weapons, human beings, demigod, beast, anything. All the intelligence, let it be given to me that you have your power. But Brahma said, the benediction which you are asking from me, it is impossible. I cannot give it, but you have it. But Brahma said, yes. This benediction you have asked from me, it is impossible to be given. Still, May you have it. Hiranyakasipu became very, very powerful. And then, of course, before then, when he was performing, Hiranyakasipu performed 2 times austerity. The first time he was practicing the morning he came there while he was meditating. Brahma Namaha. He worshipped Brahma. So Narada Muni came there and chanted on his ears, Narayan, Vishnu, Vishnu, Vishnu. Hiranyakasipu was very, very angry to hear the name Vishnu, his eternal enemy. He couldn't continue the austerity because now he's angry. Therefore, he stopped his austerity. He came back and to his house, and to control his anger, he has to sleep with his wife. After meeting, his anger disappeared. But because he was thinking of Lord Vishnu, in that way he met his wife. Prahlad Maharaj came through the semen and entered the womb. Lord Krishna tricked Hiranyakasipu by the agency of Narad Muni. So after that, he went back to continue with his austerity. When he got his benediction, then he came. And he fought all the demigods and drove them out of their place. He took the post of Lord Indra and was sitting on his throne to terrorize the world. Meanwhile, while he was, now his wife is pregnant. So he has gone to continue with his austerity. In his absence, all the demigods, they took advantage of his absence and fought with the demons and killed and destroyed them. After defeating the demons, they arrested 𝐾𝐦𝐬, Hiranyakasipu's wife. Indra took her. The intention was that 𝐾𝐦𝐬 will stay with Indra, and as soon as he delivered the child, they will kill the child. Because they were thinking, one demon is already a terror and nobody can face him. Only Vishnu, Shiva, Brahma were not controlled by Hiranyakasipu. Everyone else were under Hiranyakasipu's control. Narada Muni said that, including myself. So in that way, Narada Muni came and told Indra, hey Indra, you are going to kill a woman? You know the consequences? So Indra said, my dear Narada, we already have a big problem, Hiranyakasipu, and another one is to be born. If we have two, what will happen to the universe? So Narada Muni told him, this woman is faultless. Leave her. Indra said, but the child in the womb, I won't kill the woman, but the child in the womb will kill. Because it's a demon also. And Narada Muni said, my dear, the child in the womb of this woman, 𝐾𝐦𝐬, is a pure devotee of Lord Krishna, and you will never be able to kill him. Even if you try, you will not be able to kill a devotee. It's not possible. Therefore, he released the woman. Because the child is a pure devotee of Lord Krishna, I will take her with me. Don't be afraid. So Narada Muni took Kayadu. He kept her with him. Kayadu rendered personal service, sincere personal service to Narada Muni. Many devotees were wondering or are wondering, they have asked me this question some days ago. Hiranyakasipu performed austerity for such a long time, 120 demigod years. How is it that Prahlad Maharaj is only 5 years? 𝐁𝐡𝐚𝐤𝐭𝐢 Goswami said, when Hiranyakasipu was performing his austerity, and Prahlad was already in the womb, his mother decided not to deliver until Hiranyakasipu, her husband, returned from his austerity. So Prahlad was delivered only after Hiranyakasipu returned home from his austerity. So we are calculating his age, 5 years old boy, Prahlad, from the time he appeared, not the time he was conceived. The mother kept him in the womb, waiting for the husband to come before she delivered. So after delivering, Hiranyakasipu sent Prahlad to go and study politics. These are my enemies, and these are my friends. Dharma, Artha, Kam, Moksha. Prahlad Maharaj, while he was in the womb, and also a devotee, the Muni instructed him and trained him by teaching him the process of pure devotional service. He taught him Srimad Bhagavatam. So Prahlad is a pure devotee, unalloyed devotee of Lord Krishna. Even before he came out from the womb, he is a liberated soul. Therefore, he has no single interest in anything material, and he preaches against materialism. He spoke to his father the process of bhakti. I requested him, you should surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead and worship him with all your heart. That is the only occupation, permanent occupation for the pure soul, for the living entities. So he was never interested in the politics that they were teaching him. And Prahlad educated his classmate who had approached him for transcendental knowledge. Prahlad converted all of them into devotional service. And when the Krishna consciousness, when the teachers, Sanda and Amaraka, saw the danger that Prahlad Maharaj with his devotion has affected all the demons, children, and made them devotees, they were afraid of the generation, the future generation of the demon race. They took him immediately to go and report the case to Hiranyakasipu. Hiranyakasipu feelingly took Prahlad Maharaj on his lap and said, my dear boy Prahlad Maharaj, all blessings upon you. You have been trained in divide and rule system. Please tell me what is the best of all the things that I have studied. What is the best lesson we have learned from your teachers? So Prahlad Maharaj, he told his father, as far as human life is concerned, an intelligent person, the learned person, should engage himself or herself in Saravana, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Vandanam, Archanam, etc. One should constantly, with all sincerity, hear about the Supreme Personality of God and chant those glories and remember them. Anyone who is outside these 9 principles of bhakti He's a fool. He said in the past, foolish people like you were considered themselves to be the all-powerful, all-knowledgeable, but they were all destroyed by the stringent law of material nature. Krishna destroyed all of them. And you are one of those fools who are waiting to be destroyed by Lord Vishnu. Therefore, I advise you immediately give up your demonic mentality, considering this is mine and that is yours, and take shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Go to Vrindavan and take a shelter of a pure devotee. That is my request, and that is the best thing I have learned from my school. Hiranyakasipu was very angry, and he said, "Who has given you the power to overrule me? You know very well that when I'm angry, all the demigods will flee in fear. You are a tiny small boy. You think you have power to control your senses more than me?" Hiranyakasipu remembered how he spent 120 celestial years in practicing austerity, and Prahlad Maharaj did not do that. So Hiranyakasipu was angry. "You are a small boy, you are to teach me how to control the senses? I don't know how to control the senses by performing austerity for a long time. Can you do that? You are a fool. You are ready to die in my hand. Take this boy immediately out of me. Let him be killed. He is just like a wood which is used with the axe to cut down the tree of demon race." It is true. It is a fact that Prahlad Maharaj has come to destroy the demon race. So, Prahlad Maharaj was tortured in so many ways. He was placed before dangerous elephant to be trampled upon. Yet, Prahlad Maharaj did not care for anything. He was given deadly poison. Prahlad Maharaj was not affected by anything. He was thrown off the cliff to be killed. He was not affected. Lakshmi Devi, Narayan, they came to support him. In a place called Visakhapatnam in India, southern part of India, you will see where Prahlad Maharaj was thrown off the cliff. Lord Narasimha Deva, he came there personally to take him. That Prahlad was never affected. He was put into dangerous and poisonous snakes. Prahlad Maharaj was never affected. He was put into a boiling ghee. He was not affected. Prahlad Maharaj told Hiranyakasipu, "See, all this your attempt you are making, I'm not affected because all of them are my master's element. All of them they are Krishna's element, and they are Krishna's energy, and they are obedient to Lord Krishna. So when you put me before them, they cannot do me anything because they have respect for devotees of Lord Krishna." Hiranyakasipu was afraid. He was trembling in fear. "I have the power to control all the demigods. I have no power to control this boy. Where did you get your power from this boy? And who is that person? The person you are. Who is that person you have been describing as a supreme person of God other than me? I want to see the person. Is he in this pillar? I want to see him." Prahlad Maharaj said, "Yes. The source of my strength, of which we are asking, is the same source of the power of yours. It's the same person. Only out of ignorance you are thinking my power and your power. It's the same supreme person of God who is doing everything. And he is everywhere. He is present right here." Prahlad Maharaj, with his bhakti, put Lord Krishna everywhere, even in the pillar. Hiranyakasipu, who has the strength who has the strength from the power of his austerities, struck the column in his palace. And to his amazement, a terrible sound came up from there. The sound vibrated throughout the whole universe. The demons, their heart failed. The ocean were agitated. Hirakassipu was tracing the source of that sound. The demons couldn't find out. And suddenly Hirakassipu saw a personality who came out from the pillar. Terrible. And his head was touching the sky. He is neither human or animal. So is Narasimha, half man, half lion. So you cannot say it's a bird, it's a beast, a human, it's a demigod. You cannot say. Lord Narasimha Deva represents intelligence of Lord Krishna. Therefore here, he did his duty by killing Hirakassipu, and at the same time he maintained all the benediction that was given to him by Lord Brahma. Hirakassipu took a benediction, he would never die inside the house and never die outside. Lord Narasimha Deva, he stood, half of his body was inside the house and half of the body was outside. So he's neither inside or outside. He said he will not die in the air, he will not die on the land. Lord Narasimha Deva, he placed him on his lap. So he's neither inside or outside, he's on the air or he's inside the air. He cannot be killed by any weapon, including life or death. His fingernail is neither death nor death weapon. He cannot die by daytime or in the night. It was 6 o'clock, twilight. Neither day nor night. In this way, Lord Narasimha Deva, he contracted all the boon Hirakassipu got from Lord Brahma without breaking any one of them. So he killed Hirakassipu. So now Hirakassipu is dead, but Lord Narasimha Deva. Lord Narasimha Deva Bhagwan ki jai. Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. So Lord Narasimha Deva came to give protection to his devotees, and by vanquishing the demons. After killing Hirakassipu, Lord Narasimha Deva, he faced all the demon associated with Hirakassipu and he killed all of them. Because if you look at the Narasimha Deva picture, you see that he was terribly angry, because that is the vow he took from Vaikuntha before coming. You can also see that Hirakassipu has unquenchable anger towards Lord Narasimha Deva. Narasimha Deva also has terrible anger that his neck is shrunk into the shoulder due to intense anger. So he killed all the demons. So Narasimha Deva should kill Hirakassipu in our heart. He is inside to protect us, protect our heart from all the 6 enemies: Kam, Krodh, Lobha, Moha, Vatsarya, lust, anger, greed, envy, jealousy, madness, illusion, greed. Lord Narasimha Deva is inside by hearing the Singha, Hridaye Narasimha. He's inside to remove all Hirakassipus, and he's also outside to protect it from other demons entering inside. So It is our duty to take full advantage of Lord Narasimha Deva's appearance by inviting him willingly by praying. Lord Narasimha Deva so kindly remove all these demons from our hearts. If we just whimsically pray, nothing will work. If you pray with feelings to Lord Narasimha Deva, you will have wonderful experience. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Narasimha Deva. This is a prayer offered by the resident of Jambudweep. Prahlad Maharaj offered this prayer in the Hari Barsa. Lord Narasimha Deva stayed there with Prahlad Maharaj. And there, Prahlad Maharaj offered this prayer to Lord Narasimha Deva. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Narasimha Deva, the source of all power. O my Lord, who possesses nails and teeth just like thunderbolt, kindly vanquish our demon-like desire for fruitive activity in this material world. Please appear in our hearts and drive away our ignorance, so that by your mercy we will become fearless in the struggle for existence in this material world. Devotees will pray. And then in the 6th canto, this is from 5th canto Bhagavatam. And then in the 6th canto, Narayan Kavacha, Prahlad Maharaj also is praying. Wonderful. Prahlad Maharaj loudly chanted the holy name of Lord Narasimha Deva. May Lord Narasimha Deva, roaring for his devotee Prahlad Maharaj, protect us from all fears or dangers created by stalwart leaders in all directions through poison, weapons, water, fire, air, and so on. May the Lord cover their influence by his own transcendental influence. May Lord Narasimha Deva protect us in all directions and in all corners, above, below, within, and without. Lord Narasimha Deva Bhagwan ki jai. Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. So he has come to give us protection. And it's our duty to invite him to take care of us, to remove the Hiranyakasipu. Hiranyakasipu represent soft bed and gold, money and woman. Radhe Radhe.